easing the lockdown, easing the lockdown. And as we ease the lockdown, as we ease out of the isolation, as we ease out of the quarantine, one starts to wonder, and we all think about, what do we do next? Now, not everybody's saying that, actually. Not everybody's saying, what do we do next? But the key question and the key thought that I have today is this, is that as we get into the next phase of this morning, as we ease into the next phase of the new normalcy, the question is this: capitalizing. Are we going to capitalize on our success? Every single person has a level of success. Every single person has something that they can focus on. You see, we got to be, and as I always say, be wary of the distractions. Be wary of the detractions. Be wary of many voices, many sounds that will come in and drone out the success that one has achieved. The success that you have achieved. The success that a people have achieved. We've got to be focused. We've got to be mindful. I think, and I look at, as I always do, over the weeks, over the month, whereby one is seeing and focusing on all the obstacles in the ways of success, all the obstacles that stop one from progressing, all the obstacles that makes it a negative factor. But when you think for a moment and you roll back or pull back the windows or look in the rearview mirrors of your life, what you're going to see is this. You're going to see it littered with successes along the way. Littered. You remember Hansel and Gretel when they're lost in the woods? For those who remember, I think without things are happening, they may even change Hansel and Gretel to Hansel and whatever, but they're littered with bread along the way. It doesn't add up at the same time for me to say that, because the birds ate up the bread. But the birds eating up the bread is also a powerful statement. And it is saying that if one is not careful of having the memory being instilled of the successes of the past, the birds, the crows may come and take them away. So one is not remembering. So one is forgetful of the successes of the past. The successes of the past are actually, what should I say, embers. Embers that is to be fueled, and those being fueled then create more of a momentum. I fear and I fail to see the obstacles. I'm aware they are. I fail to see or to accept the detractions, yet they are there. I fail to see and to acknowledge and to accept the distractions, yet they are there. So therefore, as we ease the lockdown and we step into a new level of normalcy, what is it the focus is going to be? I draw, for example, when I see all the black successes which are out there, all the many successes, too numerous to name, too numerous to even remember or to know, to claim. And I say to myself, capitalize on those successes. Capitalize and find out how did they make it. capitalize and acknowledge the fact that the resilience of a people, the resilience of a person, the resilience of a mindset will be the go factor, will be the determining factor, will be the element that takes you to the next level. There will always be detractions. There will always be distractions. If one is focused and resolute, then one will be able to overcome. Because, when I think about this at the same time, and I draw specific reference to the whole aspect of systematic racism, institutional racism, all these factors that blocks the progress. And then I considered to myself and said, what if I say this? The whole world is institutional racist. The whole world is systematic racist. Or so. What do you do next? What do you do? But yet at the same time, there have been achievements along the way. Now these achievements along the way, how did they come? Like I'm throwing, how did they arrive? How did they reach this point? How did they achieve? What was that mindset? Was it a special mindset? Is it there's something? What is it? What is it? That what is it? And understanding what that what is will determine the way forward. So I encourage you and I implore you that while there are various distractions, while there are various impediments, while there are various detractions, while there are big boulders of obstacles, consider that as naught. How do you consider it as naught, which is something which is so overwhelming? Depends on where you focus. Morning. Depends on where you focus. What determines focus? The strength of thy why. The strength of how you want to breathe. The strength of how your breathing is life-threatening, whereby nothing can come in the way. No impediment, no distraction, no detractions, no obstacles, no negative factors, no words, because you have strengthened yourself. So I hope and I implore and I trust that during the time of lockdown, one has been building thy self-esteem, building thy sense of self, building and acknowledging that sense of identity, because we are back, if you call it the rat race. We're back into the reality. No more of the furloughs eventually. No more of the pickup. No more of the cushion. No more of Mr. COVID. Or if he's around and you live with him, what do? Do you hide from him or do you confront him and stay alert? Stay alert is the key thing. Stay alert to now. Stay alert to the moment. Stay alert to the time. I'm challenged and I'm excited. And I'm always excited to never see the obstacles or to hold on to them. To never see the detractions or to hold on to them. But yet, I know, yes, they are there. But why am I to focus on them when they're the success factor, where they are the nuggets, the key nuggets which are so important and so crucial? So therefore, at this time, where is thy focus? You've got a choice. We all have a choice. And that choice that you make will determine the continual success of yourself, the continual success of a people, the continual success of a race, the continual success of the whole human race. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my word of encouragement this morning. That is my word to push you on, to keep going. That is my word of positive encouragement. That is my word on this Tuesday morning to say, never ever to be distracted, detracted, and to lose your way. Keep the focus. I'm SYLBOURNE. Have a good day, baby. Thanks.